Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Phillip Archer. What's up, Phillip?
Good morning, people and the world.
What's up, Matt Rose?
Welcome to the censored edition of 212. Good morning.
What's up, Bryan?
Hello, everyone. I'm here and I'm wide awake this time.
Okay, so every now and then, I don't realize it really. I'm not talking to the same audience every single time because as the years go on, we get new subscribers all the time. Okay,
Yeah.
So when you're watching this, you have no idea what you're watching unless I actually explain what you're watching. So my name is Matrix Lord 212, and I've been on YouTube for almost 8 years, and I have a lot of different podcasts. The Everything Show is a podcast where we cover box office, movie news, stuff like that. That's what we're doing now. And I talk to many different cast members who I call them the real Whovians cast because that's our main show, and we're doing the Everything Show. So you're seeing the real Whovians cast members basically appear in the Everything Show. So well, our main thing is Doctor Who, but we do talk about other things. So what I'm starting to see is that there is an audience of mine that are only watching single videos, which is a minute long to 5 minutes long, could be 10 minutes long. Most of them are a couple minutes. So they're very confused about who I am. There is another part of the audience that is just tuning in and watching the podcast and formulating an opinion on me based on 2 or 3 videos. Other people think I'm absolutely insane because they don't know that I try to be funny in the cast because it's boring if I'm like talking like da 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 da. So like I try to spice up the life of the cast sometimes or the videos, and sometimes I'm getting it's called comedy. In case you don't know what that is, I am being sarcastic there. So some people don't know what comedy is. I'm explaining it to you. Watch Saturday Night Live comedy, okay? Movies, there's certain movies that are funny, okay? So anyway, and I have this new subscriber that has been commenting quite a few lately. So being that this is the Everything Show, I was going to go to bed because I have to work in the morning, but there was way too many comments and I was answering everybody. And you know what? Best to just I have to do a cast on it and a single video cast because people don't, the people that watch my single videos may not watch the podcast because some people want their stuff in and out, a minute long, 5 minutes long. They don't want to sit here for 30 minutes or 20 minutes. So we don't have that audience. So I have to explain twice, basically, and that's fine. So we're going to do the box office now, like we usually do on the Everything Show. And yes, we usually used to do the Everything Show every day, and I would be a nut with the box office. But because I'm working a lot lately, I've been doing it every couple of days, which is different. So we're going to look at the box office numbers for Thursday, November 21st. And the #1 movie for the day is Ford versus Ferrari. Now, the person that was coming down hard on me obviously didn't see our trailer reaction of Ford versus Ferrari, because if they did, they would see my reaction that I loved the trailer, and it's something I would go see if I had the spare time. But I can't be biased of movies that I like when I'm doing the box office because I have to be neutral and I have to report what I see. So when I report Ford versus Ferrari, I tell you that it only did $41,989,570 domestically, and worldwide it's $64,365,145. Now again, according to this, we've been studying box office for years. I've been doing box office for like almost 8 years, and when I see this film, even though it's #1, the budget is $97,600,000. Okay, so this movie needs to make domestically over $100 million because there's marketing, there's stuff involved. So it would have to do like 150 probably, right? 120, 150, right? To be profitable. anything that is overseas, which is 22 million, the movie company does not get that full 22 million. They get a percentage of that money. So in the case of Ford versus Ferrari, you don't look at that 22 million because they don't get that. They maybe get like 10 million. Okay. So you're looking at the movie this way. The movie did not beat its budget yet. So as of today, the movie's a failure until it can prove itself otherwise. And when I reported the box office last week, I said, as of today, the movie's a failure until it can prove. Now, I do so many casts on this that I know nobody has to tell me, like a newbie that comes and watch my channel doesn't have to tell me how to analyze the box office. We know that if it's not released everywhere worldwide, there'll be release dates weeks later. Maybe China will love it, give it 100 million. I don't think China's giving this movie 100 million. I'm sorry. Usually we could predict stuff like that. I don't see anybody overseas talking about Ford versus Ferrari that much where it's going to get like a huge jump. So going by that, going by what's going to be released this week, right now I don't see it as beating its numbers. Okay? Now I'm doing a guesstimate, all right? But the numbers change. So when we do the box office on Saturday for Friday, we will show that it moved up a little bit. Again, domestically, it's 41. You look at it as $42 million, okay? Right. Even in the 70s and 80s, if a movie did 100 million, it was a success, right? The movie's not even at 100 million, and this is 2019, okay? And I'm talking in the 80s, it had to do 100 to be a success in some cases, right? Didn't even do that yet, okay? You have to understand that they're spending money for marketing. They're spending money for this, okay? The movie, you can't think that the movie's going to make 100 million and then call it a success because it spent 97 million. These people don't spend 97 million to make $3 million profit, okay? If you think that way, look it up. Think again, because nobody does that to make a cut. They want to make money, okay? They think that if they put this money in, this movie will make 300 million, 200 million. It hasn't done that, okay? Now, I wish we had the chart of what it made. Like, I like the old Box Office Mojo where you could see every single day. It's so hard to, like, look at all this stuff now. But I doubt that it's making a couple million a day, okay? So, to me, it's in the danger zone. It needs to, like, now you're going in the second week, and every movie drops off 50%, okay? So, this week, let's see, what do we have a thing what's coming out? Let's see. I don't like this new box office. Oh, Frozen's coming out. So basically, Frozen is going to be the #1 movie. And I don't think anybody's going to say no to that. There's other movies coming out. I sincerely doubt. Oh, and Knives Out is next week. Okay?
Next week, yeah.
Okay, so I seriously doubt that. I mean, again, maybe Ford versus Ferrari makes some millions. Maybe it will make 5 million. You still didn't cross 50 million. So, yeah, I am concerned with Ford versus Ferrari becoming a failure because it's not making the money. Now, because of one subscriber, I will make a special insertion in the Everything Show. And now, even if I'm dead tired, I will do an Everything Show every single night. And the first thing we're going to talk about is Ford versus Ferrari. And I'm going to do it until it's dead out of the box office so I could show you how I arrived at that conclusion. Now, again, I do like to be right, but I do like this. I like the way the movie is. So it's a conflict of interest for me that a movie that I like and would go see, I'm more concerned with being right and showing it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Right. See, that's what people don't understand that. It's a thing about see, when I do the news, and I have my sources and I'm talking about Doctor Who, and I'm saying this is what's happening, right? It isn't about that's what I want. It's about that's what the news is, right? So I'm reporting it, and then people coming after me, you're full of crap, you're wrong, you're a piece of garbage, whatever. So I get mad with that. And when I'm proven right, I do act childish and I do shove it in people's face. Now, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. People get confused. Did anybody ask me if I like Chris Chibnall? No.
No.
So I don't like Chris Chibnall. So they're confused by me because they don't understand how I'm so happy about getting the news right. It's because people were destroying my name because of not believing what I'm saying, and I like shoving it in their face. That's not saying that I want that to happen. I don't want Chris Chibnall to be the showrunner. I can't stand the man. But I'm right, so I'm happy. But I'm not happy that he's there, but I'm happy that I'm writing the news. So you have to understand, and I am funny, because if you come on YouTube and you come to get entertained, and if you see me depressed and sad and miserable, who the hell wants to watch that? So once in a while, you know what? You'll see crazy stuff. You'll see me laughing. You'll see me doing crazy things. You'll see incarnations. You'll see whatever. Make it interesting. And I see Matt Rose. Right. I see Matt Rose has a camera. Woo! There he is.
Oh.
Very nice. And Bryan Roan, we got to look at Peter Davison and David Tennant. We can't look at him live because he's just a superstar, movie star, and he don't want to be seen.
He's in bed. That's what the camera's on.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Oh, put it away, please.
Turn the light
I'm just
off.
a poor boy. Nobody loves me. Hey, just a poor boy. Okay,
Oh my God.
All right. You don't have to. Thank you. We saw your face.
Flashlight. Turn your light on.
We saw your face. That's enough. Take it off. No, no, I'm just kidding.
Stop
I'm
doing
just
that tongue. That's creepy. That's access point.
So, not that I have an ego, but I guess I have to make a docu-series about who I am in a 12-part series in the next coming week, all about me, because people have no idea who I am, I guess.
So, Major Thoughts, who are you? Well, yes, you're this podcaster from YouTube.
All right, so we do The Everything Show. The Everything Show is a podcast on movies, comics, video games, just about everything, if it's big enough to talk about.
Yeah.
The main show is the Real Whovians Cast, and it's made up of all the real Whovians. That's these guys, all of them. They're my cast members. I talk to many people all over the world. Yeah. And, you know, we have 1,693 casts of that.
Yeah.
That's not to say that that's the only Doctor Who stuff we have, because we have other videos. But we also do the horror cast. We do the freestyle cast, which is a relaxed environment. I like the scarf. It's a relaxed environment. There's no pressure about stories. We just shoot the breeze, going any direction we want to go into. We do have other casts like the Real Trekkies cast, Star Trek cast. We don't do that much, or the Walking cast, or there's like a game. There's like a game on type of cast where I have a video game correspondent coming here.
Mandalorian yet?
What's that?
We still haven't done much on Mandalorian since episode 1 yet.
Yes.
We'll get round to that.
No, we did two. We did two. I gotta watch 3. I didn't watch 3. Don't say anything yet.
You haven't watched it yet? Okay.
No, I haven't. I've been working, unfortunately. So, we do other casts too. I have a video game correspondent come in that worked in the field that talks about the video games coming out. That we do that every now and then. We'll do that again. But we have a lot of things. I have single videos. I have, you know, Morning with Matrix Hood, where I'm walking around talking, moving Matrix Hood. A lot of different content. I do comic book reviews, comic book haul, you know, a lot of different stuff. So the channel is made up of many different features. It isn't just podcasts, single videos, whatever. Right now, it is 1:18 in the morning, and if I started screaming and going loop-de-doop nut, Sharon would beat me up because she's sleeping and I would wake her up. So this is me at 1:18 in the morning talking like this. Do I talk like this throughout the day? No. I'm like, ah! Like whatever. But doesn't mean I'm crazy. It means I show comedy. I do comedy. I'm a funny guy.
Like me.
The funny guy.
Oh, God.
So, continue with the box office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back on track.
Ford versus Ferrari, I'm sorry to say, is not doing well. That doesn't mean I don't like it. I do like it. It's just not doing well. Midway is the #2 movie. Now, Midway.
Oh, that's a war movie. I want to see that, actually. I want to watch that.
Now, Midway has in $38 million, 38,407,561. Okay, it has made worldwide, together, like actually, and it's overseas it made 38 million. So total number is 77 million. But you can't count the 77 million because they take a percentage of the overseas gross. So unless the movie makes really 100 million domestically, it's not a hit either because it's $100 million budget. So just because it's #1 one week doesn't mean anything. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys can't just think, oh, it's a hit, it's #1. It isn't that simple. Number 3 is A Good Lawyer. That movie has 8,390,794. Made 4,300,000 overseas. So altogether, it made 12,690,794. Right?
Yeah.
Now it was a $10 million budget. So you really want it to beat the budget domestically, because like I said, worldwide they don't get the 12. They don't get the 4 million. They probably get 1 million. Okay, so it really has to do a little better to be a hit. And again, they're not looking for profitability of 5 million. Just like they want big numbers. So right now, this is not a hit yet either. Okay, and again, I'm reporting it the way it is. Not, so now let's go to Last Christmas. Wow. Okay. Gonna have fun with this.
Oh dear.
Okay. So now here's the thing. I do like Paul Feig. I'm a fan of Paul Feig's movies. So I can't make that I like the director biased my opinion. Okay. So Last Christmas had a budget of 25 million. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It made 24 in the States, 24,752,390. Okay, made that. It almost made its budget back domestically.
Yeah, it's just short of
right.
What it's
internationally, it made 13,300,000, which again, we don't get 13 million. We probably get like 5 million or 6 million or whatever, or even less than that. So, Last Christmas needs to make a little bit more, but basically it looks like it's going to be a small hit. Like it's going to be a little bit profitable, but not what they think it is. Like, anything that makes 100 million, you would, with a small budget, you would think that's a hit. You know what I'm saying? That was the old motto. I mean, I would feel comfortable if it made like 50 or 60 million domestically, or even worldwide, it made some more numbers. So I'm going to project that Last Christmas is going to be a small hit.
Right,
okay.
And this is the movie. For Emilia Clarke off the back of Game of Thrones. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now Charlie's Angels.
How'd that do?
Well, Charlie's Angels made only 10,765,592 domestically. Its budget is 48 million, and it only made almost 2 million internationally. So this is a bomb, and you could say it with clarity that's a bomb because we are talking that it is now in 5th place. Movies drop off more than 50% in their second week or whatever, and this movie is not going anywhere. This movie, it would be a miracle if all of a sudden you got a whole fandom of Charlie's Angels fans overseas or whatever. This movie's a bomb. It's not going anywhere. It's where Ford versus Ferrari right now is #1. Yes, there's a chance it could make money because it's #1. So we know it's not going to be #1 Friday. But like we just had today. But there's a chance for it to improve where Charlie's Angels will not improve. And I'm now let's do I don't even care about Harriet. Let's go to Dr. Sleep. Okay. because Bryan saw Doctor Sleep. He liked it.
I liked it too. Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
so
good movie.
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting. There's also a thing on the box office where sometimes the movie company does not want you to see how much they spent for the movie. 9 times out of 10, when they do this, they fear that it's going to bomb and they don't want to be bombarded about why does your movie suck and stuff like that if it doesn't make its numbers, which I think is deceiving to the public. That you have to really search to see how much they spent on Doctor Sleep. So here in domestically, the movie was a flop. It only made 26,916,742. It is already like number 7. It's gonna be gone soon. Overseas, it made 30 million. Again, they don't get that 30 million.
How many weeks in has it been in the charts? Since
it came out. It came out in Lithuania and on October 8th in Lithuania.
Okay, so it's at
but it came out like a week ago, right, Bryan?
What on?
Like a week ago. Last week you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it like a couple.
It's been out long.
It was out a week. It wasn't. It's not out that long. It really isn't.
Yeah,
it's like maybe like a week ago I saw it.
Week ago, right? So in other words, this movie's gonna be gone already, right? So it failed.
I mean, it depends on like how good it is and.
No, but box office, it failed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, at the time that Bryan saw it, it's already been out for a while anyway.
Right. No, but what I'm saying, Bryan, is like I understand you liked it. There's a difference between liking it and if it's doing well. It's not doing.
I was gonna say, like, I heard that it had mixed reviews.
No, but I'm not talking about reviews. I'm talking about actual money.
No.
It's a failure right now.
No. So even if it's a good film, it's not.
It's a failure. Box office failure. It failed. So it's that's what I'm. There's a difference. So all right. So that's Doctor Sleep.
It might get a better life on like when you do the DVD sets with it and The Shining.
Now Joker, okay, still making money. Joker has in domestically $324 million, right? 111,813. Overseas, Joker made almost $700 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now, worldwide together, 1,023,011,813. It's still making money. So it was a hit a long time ago. So
yeah.
And it's still making money. That's the point. So that's beyond belief. That's a hit. So Terminator: Dark Fate. Let's go over this. Terminator: Dark Fate. And now will they tell me what the budget is? Okay, they will. Okay. So domestically, it made 58,331,297. It's been out for weeks, right? Not doing any damage like money-wise in the States. Overseas, it had made an impact. It made 176,800,000 overseas. Again, they don't get that. They get a different percentage. But the argument could be that, you know what, it's not a success, but it maybe, like, again, I have to judge it because I have to judge it by this weekend to see. I can't even make a call on this.
Yeah.
But it really should be domestically, should be making more money. So right now, this is still not a hit. But even if it's a hit, it's going to be a very, very, it's going to just squeak by because of overseas numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I think hopefully this has a strong weekend for Dark Fate. I'm not going to say it's going to jump from 10 to 5. But if it could stay where it is and just not go anywhere and make a little money, yeah, I would be happy. I mean, comfortable box office wise, if it did like 65 million or 70 million, and then it still has overseas,
Yeah.
But I'm going to say right now that, and I'm probably the only one saying this again, and I've been there before, and then I'm going to have to shove it in people's faces later on. But This is not the last Terminator you will see ever.
No.
Probably not.
Probably no.
They always come out with different types.
There will be another one.
every few years or so.
And it's all about, with him, it's ego, because he has to.
Even if it's in
No.
that continuity or not, they'll still live on with the Terminator story.
He has to. His ego has to be intact, and he will make another one.
Well, yeah.
He will.
Same with Linda Hamilton.
Don't know about that.
Why?
No, she was reluctant to even come back.
I don't know about her being in the next one.
No, she was reluctant to even do this one, so.
The thing is that the next one would have to fix the mistake that they made with this one. So the next one should not focus on Sarah Connor. They should have her appear in the past, that they prevent John Connor's death. But the movie should not be about her at all, because that's not what people want to see. They want to see what the movie franchise has been about, John Connor. So we want to see John Connor. So that's what it should be about, John Connor. You're very distracting with your hand, Matt Rose.
Oh, sorry. My phone's fallen. Sorry.
Yeah,
All right.
Matt. Come on, man.
I'm trying to talk, and he's like, look at me. What did I do? I'm over here. What's happening? Oh, my God.
Being like
Very distracting. And look at my hair.
Sorry.
Now it's undone.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right.
At least you have him. I'm still gonna lose.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yes, Danny DeVito called. He wants his hair back.
Jeez.
So,
Michael Jackson biopic. How do you say that? Biopic.
Yeah, you got it right. Biopic. Yes, that's correct.
Biopic?
Who would play that? Well, you've got billions of people that can do
Whatever
it.
you do, you don't get a white guy. They'll go crazy. That happened last time they did a movie with him. People, they flipped out.
Yeah, people flipped before that even went on.
Because we could have an African American be a white person, gender swap and stuff like Kingpin. God forbid a white person's a black person. It's called inequality. But anyway, all right. So John Turturro looks like he's going to be the mobster Falcone in the Batman.
Yeah.
movie.
That's it. Yes, indeed, yeah.
I agree with that.
But there's a thing where it seems to be overkill with who's in the movie. It's going to be like Crisis on Infinite Earth, man. There's too many people in that movie.
Oh, really?
wait for that.
It is. There's too many people in that Batman movie. Calm down, man. Give Patterson a chance to shine. Otherwise, you're going to have all these people going, hi, I'm here too. Where's Patterson?
No, don't worry. They've got probably Poison Ivy for the sequel. They have Harley Quinn. They probably have Joker, and there's makeout scenes. You'll probably be fine.
Oh, this is interesting. It looks like Channing Tatum is probably upset because he's not going to be able to do his Gambit movie. So he's
I heard about that.
So he's moved on to do another superhero movie called The Max, which was from Image Comics, if you remember. I don't know if you're aware of it, Philip.
What's the name of the character?
The Max.
The Max. Not one that comes to mind at the moment.
There he is. The Max.
Oh, I've got a headache.
So it's like a Hulkish type.
Oh God.
Actually, the guy that did the Hulk comic, the artist Dale Keown, I think, went on to do the Max, which was
obviously going to be a.
What's up?
I said it looks like a combination of Hulk and Doomsday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Max has been around for decades. Well, yeah, since the 90s, I believe. So he's moved on to another superhero thing.
That's fair enough.
All right, so we talk about a lot of different things in the Everything Show. Unfortunately, we have to also cover some dirty laundry in here.
Uh-oh.
Because this happens every so often, and I know people don't like it, but before we have a situation, I do have to cover this. Now,
I think I know who you're going to be.
So I'm gonna say this right now, and hopefully we say it for the last time. When we covered Star Trek 4, I invited Daniel to come in. He did not come in. When we covered Rise of Skywalker. I invited Daniel to come in. He did not come in. So he went on a rant and he started posting on my channel in so many words, bad-mouthing me again, making it like I never invited him. And he started bashing Scott, and again, because this stupid, I don't know who's talking to him, he's like, I'm showing favoritism. Scott's always on. This one's always on.
Oh, he contacted me the other day about
Check yourself, because now
Check yourself.
you're going to get wrecked. Because here's the thing, okay? I invited you. Don't be an idiot, okay? Because you're not going to blast me for you not coming in, okay? So know what you're saying before you open your mouth. Because again, if you're going to go and you're going to start ripping people apart, I'm going to share the links and I'm going to rip the piss out of you until you fucking stop. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, I did not like your behavior with you contacting Scott and you contacting other members. And when they didn't agree with you, you ripped them apart. You ripped apart Scott. You said something about Vaughn, and I was not happy with you. And I told you this, and I blocked you, and it was a whole thing. You don't go attacking people. Just effing come in and stop being a baby, okay? So cut your shit, take your meds, whatever you got to do, but don't fucking rip anybody apart, and don't go on
I saw
other.
his comment about Crisis that we should watch that more over Doctor Who.
No, this is where I'm a dick now, okay? This is where I'm a complete fucking asshole. This is my fucking show. Now, we will talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, and nobody dictates to me what the fuck I'm going to talk about, especially since somebody basically called me an asshole and then tells me what I need to do. No, okay? You go do your own cast about that, because right now you're like 5 seconds away from being blocked. So you better apologize to your people, because you cannot be in a cast with people, your friends, and you don't attack your friends. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't allow that in here. I don't like infighting. You know, Phillip, I always like peacekeeping with everything. I don't like that. And again, don't do it. Don't you dare. Because let me tell you something. We are building something here. You are not. You're not doing a channel. You're not doing videos. You're trying to destroy something that we work hard on, and we do videos all the time. And you'll get people that have no idea who we are, and then we're getting trolled. So I don't need that, okay? So don't be, as Scott would say, a shit disturber or shit stirrer or whatever, okay?
They're in the pot.
And you're friends with him, Bryan. And you're friends with him, Matt Rose.
No, I'm not friends with Buzz, though.
Okay.
Hey, no.
Well, thank you for mentioning stuff you're not supposed to mention again.
What did I do?
Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.